It was a normal Friday in June 2007 when friends noticed something strange with Chris. Chris was one of the best wrestlers in WWE, always showing up on time and never missing events. But that weekend, he didn't show up for matches and stopped answering calls. This was not like him at all. Chris called his close friend Chavo Guerrero and said his wife Nancy and son Daniel were sick with food poisoning. Chavo thought Chris sounded tired and different. Later, Chavo and other friends got weird texts from Chris. The messages just shared his home address and where to find his dogs, which was not something Chris would normally do. WWE staff kept trying to reach Chris, but got no answer. On Monday, after Chris missed another big show, WWE asked the police to check on the Benoit family in Georgia. When police went into the house, they found Chris, Nancy, and Daniel dead. Each was in a different room. There were no signs that anyone had broken in. Police found a Bible next to Nancy and another next to Daniel. Chris was found in his home gym, where he had taken his own life. Investigators learned this had happened over 3 days. On Friday, Chris killed Nancy by choking her. On Saturday, he gave Daniel some medicine that made him sleep and then suffocated him. On Sunday, Chris died by suicide. People wanted to know, why did this happen? Some first thought Chris used too many steroids and lost control. Police did find steroids in the house, and Chris did have lots of them in his system. But the doctors and police said it did not look like a steroid rage. The whole thing seemed planned and careful, not something done in a sudden fit of anger. Later, after Chris died, doctors looked at his brain. They found out he had really bad brain damage called CTE. This happens if someone gets lots of hits to the head, which is common in wrestling. CTE can make people depressed, confused, forgetful, and sometimes act in ways they usually wouldn't. Chris also had gone through tough times. He lost some close friends, had pain all the time from wrestling, and sometimes drank and took medicine to cope. There were also ups and downs in his marriage to Nancy, including past arguments and trouble. After what happened, WWE stopped showing Chris's old matches and no longer talks about him in their shows. The case changed how wrestling looks at head injuries and how wrestlers are cared for. What happened to Chris, Nancy, and Daniel is one of the saddest stories in wrestling. It shows how problems in health, family, and work can build up with tragic results. The events of those days in June 2007 still make people ask questions and try to learn how to stop similar things from happening again.